Hi there. In the video today, we are going to look at feeling overwhelmed and confused and you're not sure where to start. It's just all too much. You can't cope. Hi there. For those that don't know me, my name is Pam Wright. I'm a stress specialist and a happiness facilitator. I help people to stress less, smile more, and to get their happy back. I create weekly videos to assist people with whatever it is that they're struggling with so that they can truly open up to the possibilities. Now remember, these videos are designed for you to take the time to not only bring up, that means get in touch with, associate with, whatever it is that's bothering you, you're going to use the tapping to release it. I recommend that you allow a minimum of 20 minutes. You get yourself a pen and paper and you write down how you know it bothers you. And then you tap along with the video and you keep tapping until you clear it. And then you can go back into your everyday life. Do not bring it up, get in touch with it, associate with it, and then not do the tapping. That just doesn't make sense. If you're sitting there, you're listening to this video, you need to make sure that you have the time to do the work. If you like the content, you may want to give it a like, make a comment, or you can even subscribe to the channel. All of that means that people that are looking for the assistance will be able to find the videos. So, as I mentioned, I want you to get the pen and paper. I want you to take the time to write down all the ways you know that you're overwhelmed, that you're confused, that it's too much, that you can't cope. And once you write it all down, so just stop the video, get in touch with it all, notice all the ways, and then turn the video back on. Excellent. So I'm imagining that you know exactly how you're feeling. All the overwhelm, the discomfort, the fear. Just get in touch with all the ways it bothers you. It's too much. There's too much going on. And then you tap where I tap and you say what I say. Releasing and letting go. All the stress, all the anxiety, all the rejection. Releasing and letting go. All the feelings of overwhelm. I can't cope. It's too much. Releasing and letting go. All the anxiety, the worry, all piling up, too much to do. Releasing and letting go. All feelings of overwhelm. All the ways it bothers me, all the things I say to myself, all the images, everything I have to do, whatever it is, whatever it represents, I'm letting it go. Grab the wrist, big deep breath in, belly breath. And peace. Okay, you get back in touch. You think about what it is that's coming up in your life. Everything that's going wrong. All the things that are building up, that pressure. Releasing and letting go. All that pressure. So much to do. So much to get done. Everything going wrong all at once. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. All the feelings. All the physical sensations. Releasing and letting go. All the ways it still bothers me. That overwhelm. It's just too much. Notice the physical sensations, that tell you you're right, it's too much, you can't do it, you can't cope. Whatever it is, releasing and letting go. Whatever you say to yourself, releasing and letting go. Grab the wrist. Finding that peace. And if you're not finding peace, if you're still feeling that you're stuck in that overwhelmed state, just do a couple of jumping jacks or sing a song or hum, sing happy birthday to me, whatever it is, until you're feeling a change of state. And then we go back. Notice all the ways. Notice all the ways it bothers you. That overwhelm. Everything it represents. Got it? Releasing and letting go. All the confusion. I don't know where to start. Releasing and letting go. You can add in anything you've got. Just say it out loud. Releasing and letting go. The main thing is that you focus on how you know it bothers you, and then you focus on the tapping. And letting it go, and letting it go, and letting it go. And then you change state. We grab the wrist, we take a deep breath in, and peace. If you can't find that peaceful place in your mind, you can go back to the beach, the bush, curled up in bed, whatever makes you feel safe and peaceful. And if you can't get safe and peaceful, that's when you can do jumping jacks. Sing. And you get into the song and you get taken away into the song, and then it's like, oh, hang on a minute. You go back and you check. Confusion. Overwhelm. Thinking about all the things you got to do. The bills. It could be financial stuff coming up. It could be medical stuff coming up. It could be your relationship. Whatever it is that creates this overwhelm inside of you. Notice what's left. Notice the changes, but notice what's left. Releasing and letting go. All that overwhelm. Releasing and letting go. All the ways I feel overwhelmed. Mentally overwhelmed. Physically overwhelmed. Emotionally overwhelmed. Whatever it is. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. I am safe and I'm choosing to let it go. Great job. Grab the wrist. And peace. You can even say tongue twisters. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? She sells seashells by the seashore. Anything to change what you're thinking about, and then you go, oh, hang on a minute. It's not a distraction. It's a distraction in the moment. But then we go back. Okay, overwhelm. What is it I feel overwhelmed about? Notice what's left. Notice the changes, but notice what's left. Releasing and letting go. All the ways I still feel overwhelmed, I'm letting it go. Releasing and letting go. All the ways I still feel overwhelmed. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting it all go. Grab the wrist. And peace. Imagine yourself on the beach or in the bush or snuggled up in bed. A place where you feel safe and peaceful. That's right. That's a perfect way to do it. And the fact that you're on this video means that you're ready to release this. You're ready to let it go. You're putting in the work. Good job. So what I'm going to imagine now, if you're not at a zero, I want you to just watch the tapping part again. So play it through, and when you get to this point and you're at a zero, it doesn't bother you. You're starting to see the possibilities. What happens is when we take the stress off, when we take all that stress and fear and worry off the top, the confusion, we can start to, oh, hang on a minute. It allows our frontal lobe to come up with the answer, what it is that we maybe could do to get out of the situation, to alter the situation, to change what is possible. So now that you're opening up to the possible, what I want you to do now is we're just going to do some havening. And as you do the havening, I want you to think about the possibilities, what you could do, where you could start, knowing that it's safe, calm. And just think about the things you could write a list. Is there anything on the list that you could outsource? Is there anything you could just take off the list because you know what, it's not that big a deal? Just notice what was making you overwhelmed and open up to the possibilities. What's possible now? Could I get some help? Could I get some assistance? Could I ask someone else to do something for me? Just notice what it is. Just keep doing the havening. And as you're doing this process, all the delta waves are being sent directly to the amygdala, calming you down, relaxing you, which once again opens you up to even more possibilities. You may need to pause the video because you're coming up with ideas and you want to write them down, and that's okay. Notice how capable you are, how resourceful you are. You're getting the answers. You have the answers. There may be some decisions that you need to make that you've been putting off, but you really know that you have to make that decision. That's right. That's the perfect way to do it. Sitting where you're sitting, opening up to the possibilities, the calm, the relaxed, the resourceful, the confident. You've got this. You're so capable. You're taking responsibility. I know that. You're watching the video. You're ready to get through this, to have a breakthrough, to clear it once and for all, so that you can make the changes, take action, make decisions. You've got this. You've always had this. Just notice what's coming up for you. When you start to believe in yourself, when you start to believe how capable you really are. Them old stories running around in your head, they're not even true. They're made up. They're BS. Belief systems. Bullshit. You're just making it up. You've got this. Excellent. That's it. And that's the perfect way to do it. Sitting where you're sitting, listening to the sound of my voice, means that you're capable. You can do this. Make the decisions. Take action. Find the solution. Have the difficult conversation, whatever it is. You've got this. And if you've got ideas coming up, write them down. Just pause the video and write them down. Excellent. Good job. And that's how we go from overwhelm to confidence, capable, trust, believing, knowing, opening up to all the possibilities, a change of perception. Excellent. I hope you enjoy that video. And if you're not there yet, just keep playing the video through. The first part, releasing all the fears, the doubts, the insecurities. And the second part, starting to step in to what's possible. When you're in a place of safety and you're feeling calm and relaxed, the frontal lobe will give you some of the solutions, some of the actions you can take, some of the decisions you can make. And it brings it all back into perception. Excellent. Once again, if you like the video, you can put a like, you can write a comment, you can subscribe to my channel so that you get notified every time I create a video. And it might just be the perfect one for you. Keep tapping.